The Sandiganbayan is located in Commonwealth Avenue, Diliman, Quezon City. It is a special appellate collegial court equal to the rank of the Court of Appeals, and has jurisdiction over criminal and civil cases involving graft and corrupt practices and other offenses committed by public officers and employees, including those in the government-owned or government-controlled corporations or GOCCs. The Office of the Ombudsman owns exclusive authority to bring cases to the Sandiganbayan. The Ombudsman, also known as Tanod Bayan ng Pilipinas, is responsible for investigating and prosecuting Philippine government officials accused of crimes, especially graft and corruption. In determining whether the Sandiganbayan has jurisdiction, two things shall be taken into consideration. One is the nature of the offense, and two is the salary grade of the public official, which should be a salary grade of 27 or higher. The Sandiganbayan shall have original exclusive jurisdiction over violation of Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Law or RA 3019, for forfeitures of illegally acquired wealth or RA 1379, crimes committed by public officers, namely direct, indirect, and qualified bribery, corruption of public officials. Other offenses or felonies, whether simple or complex, with other crimes committed in relation to their office by public officials. Civil and criminal cases filed pursuant to and in connection with Executive Orders 1, 2, 14, and 14-A issued in 1986. Petitions for issuance of writ of mandamus, prohibition, certiorari, habeas corpus, injunction, and other ancillary writs and processes in aid of its appellate jurisdiction, provided jurisdiction is not exclusive of the Supreme Court. Petitions for quo warranto arising or that may arise in cases filed or that may be filed under EOs 1, 2, 14, and 14-A. Violation of Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards or RA 6713. Violation of the Plunder Law or RA 7080. Violation of the Heinous Crimes Law or RA 7659. Violation of the Anti-Money Laundering Law when committed by a public officer or RA 9160. Presidential Decree 46, referred to as the gift-giving decree, which makes it punishable for any official or employee to receive directly or indirectly, and for the private person to give or offer to give any gift, present, or other valuable thing on any occasion, including Christmas, when such gift, present, or valuable thing is given by reason of his official position, regardless of whether or not the same is for past favors, or the giver hopes or expects to receive a favor or better treatment in the future from the public official or employees concerned in the discharge of his official functions. Included within this prohibition is the throwing of parties or entertainment in honor of the official or employee or his immediate relatives. Presidential Decree 749, which grants immunity from prosecution to any person who voluntarily gives information about any violation of Articles 210, 211, or 212 of the RPC, RA 3019, Section 345 of the NIRC, Section 3604 of the Customs and Tariff Code, and other provisions of the said codes, penalizing abuse or dishonesty on the part of the public officials concerned, and other laws, rules, and regulations penalizing graft, corruption, and other forms of official abuse, and who willingly testifies against a public official or employee subject to certain conditions. Private individuals can also be sued in cases before the Sandiganbayan if they are alleged to be in conspiracy with a public officer. The Sandiganbayan is also vested with appellate jurisdiction over final judgments, resolutions, or orders of the regional trial court, whether in the exercise of their original or appellate jurisdiction over crimes and civil cases falling within the original exclusive jurisdiction of the Sandiganbayan, but which were committed by public officers below salary grade 27.
For us to have a better appreciation of the jurisdiction of the Sandiganbayan, let's take a closer look at Section 4 of RA 8249. So first part, naka-indicate dito yung mga laws na violate ng public official. Familiarize yourselves with the following laws, naka-highlight na siya. And then, it is also indicated that the public official is holding the position in a permanent, acting or interim capacity. So it doesn't matter. And then please take note of number 1 as well. So it says here that Sandiganbayan shall have original jurisdiction over cases assigned to it in instances where one or more of the principal accused are officials occupying the positions of regional director and higher, or otherwise classified as grade 27 and higher by the Compensation and Position Classification Act. The jurisdiction therefore refers to a certain grade upwards which shall remain with the Sandiganbayan. So here naka-specify dito yung position niya na grade, salary grade 27 and higher. Now, you will see an enumeration after number 1, letters A to G. If you take a look at it, they are specific positions and they are not classified according to their salary grade. So, the requirement is that they hold the particular positions enumerated by the law. So it is the position held and not the salary grade which determines the jurisdiction of the Sandiganbayan. So this is actually an exception to the general law qualifying officials of the executive branch occupying the positions of regional director and higher or classified as grade 27 and higher.
So here again, we now know that under siya ng Sandiganbayan jurisdiction if salary grade niya is SG27 and higher or regional director and higher. And under din ng Sandiganbayan jurisdiction if official siya ng executive branch and andito siya sa enumeration from letters A to G. So number 1 is referring to salary grade. Letters A to G refers to specific positions. So, dapat din familiar kayo or alam nyo yung letters A to G para ma-determine natin kung under siya sa Sandiganbayan. So, in a number of cases, na-rule ng Supreme Court that a member of the Sangguniang Panglunsod, Department Manager ng Philippine Health Insurance Corporation or PhilHealth, a student regent of the University of the Philippines, and a head of the legal department, and chief of the documentation with corresponding ranks of Vice President and Assistant Vice President of the Armed Forces are under the jurisdiction of the Sandiganbayan because they are included in the list from letters A to G. So again, if a public official violated the laws enumerated above and they belong to SG salary grade 26 and below and they are not among the officials listed from letters A to G, then they are under the jurisdiction of the proper courts, either the MTC or the RTC. Another provision that is very important and you have to take note because of cases decided on this particular provision is letter B. Let's read. Other offenses or felonies, whether simple or complex with other crimes, committed by the public officials and employees mentioned in subsection A of this section in relation to their office. So here, any offense or felony will do
It is broad enough to include any offense or felony for that matter. The only limitation here is that the public official or employee should be among the enumeration in subsection A of section 4, and the offense or felony should be committed in relation to their office. So the magic words or the keywords are offense or felony should be committed in relation to their office. So the Supreme Court said that a felony or an offense is committed in relation to their office if it is intimately connected to their office. Intimately connected to their office. And it should be charged in the information, and that the offender or perpetrator committed the offense while in the performance of his function. Also, you will be able to determine that it was committed in relation to their office if the offense cannot exist without the office, such that the office is a constituent element of the offense. What are examples of these? The Supreme Court has decided that a vice mayor who committed falsification of public document and a municipal mayor who made grave threats are under the jurisdiction of the Sandiganbayan, falling under this provision in letter B of section 4. To reinstate what I have said a while ago, please take note that any offense or felony committed by a public officer or employee listed in subsection A, when committed in relation to their office, falls under the exclusive jurisdiction of the Sandiganbayan. The list is quite long. Please go through the list all over again so that you will have a better grasp and understanding of the Sandiganbayan's jurisdiction. Make sure also that you focus on the items that I have emphasized a while ago, because a number of cases have already reached the Supreme Court falling under these provisions. And make sure you know them because they might be asked in the next bar exams. Thank you and good luck. Thank you for watching.